How's it going, everybody? It's Mr. Oldham. Today's lesson focus is basketball related skills. We're going to be working on ball handling with dribbling skills. We're going to be working on passing, and then we're going to work on shooting with a game at the end. I am going to give you a skill or challenge, and it's going to be quick. You're going to hit pause during this lesson, and you're going to practice it for a minute or longer if you need to. After you complete that challenge or skill, you're going to hit play and see my next skill or challenge. That's how this lesson is going to work. For this lesson, you're going to need a ball that bounces and is safe to use in the house if you're doing this lesson indoors. So I have a few options of balls that you could use in the house. Even a tennis ball would work. It bounces really well. It would just be very, very challenging. I'm going to use this playground ball for my indoor basketball lesson. Our game at the end is horse or pig, and for that game, you don't have to use the ball that bounces. You could use any object like a ball of socks, a paper wad, or a ball like this. All right, we're ready to begin our basketball lesson. Again, the way this is going to work, I'm going to show you a skill or challenge pretty quickly. You're going to hit pause. Try that skill or challenge for about a minute or as long as you need to. When you're ready to resume, hit play and come back to me. We're going to start off by passing the ball from hand to hand. And when we do this and when we dribble, we want to use our fingertips. So my fingers are spread apart and I'm using my finger pads to dribble the ball, or for now, push it from hand to hand. So you're right here. Stay with me for now. You don't need to hit pause at the beginning. Going back and forth. Can you go a little farther apart? Ball handling. You go a little higher and a little lower. Now take that ball, go around your head. Other direction. Can you take this with one hand and pass it, balancing it in your hands? A little tougher for you all with a smaller hand. Now, can you take this ball and go around your waist? That's going to be a little tougher. Around your waist. Other direction. You're going to stay with me until we really start our dribbling skills, and then you'll start hitting pause and practice for as long as you need. Now on the floor, like this, using our finger pads, you're going to pass it back and forth just like this. And if you need longer for these activities, you can hit pause and take it. Back and forth. Forward and back. Ball handling. Using our fingers, not our palms, our finger pads. Can you go around one leg? I'm using two hands right now. Now I can use one hand. Again, if you need longer on these, hit pause. Other leg. Using two hands. Using those fingers. What can you do it with one hand now? And the figure eight. So you're going to go around one leg, through, and now around the other. Remember, using our fingers to do this. Again, if you need longer on any of those, hit pause, try them for as long as you need to, then hit play and come back to me. All right, now we're going to start bouncing this ball on the floor. So we're going to start off, pass that ball to the ground, catch it with two hands. Starting off simple. Toss it down, catch it, toss it down, catch it, toss it down, catch it. Now, you're going to push it to the floor and catch it. Push it to the floor and catch it. Now we're going to go with two hands. Push it to the floor with two hands and dribbling. Now this isn't allowed in real basketball, but we are working our way up to some real challenges. Remember, when we dribble, We always use our finger pads. We don't slap with our hands. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Now, with your main hand, this is where you're going to start hitting pause. I'm going to have you practice for 1 minute each on your own. If you need to watch me again, rewind it. See what I do. You're going to practice for 1 minute after you hit pause, and then you will go. So we're going to start off with our main hand. We're dribbling. So when we dribble, we want to be in an athletic stance. Okay, just like this. Knees bent a little bit. We are going to be pushing the ball to the floor with our finger pads. You want to try to keep the ball at your waist level. We don't want to be up here. We want to be at our waist. If you can, eyes up. Don't stare at the ball. If you need to look down some, that is okay. You just don't want to stare. Try to get those eyes up and look at my other arm. I'm ready in case someone tries to steal the ball. I'm defending them off. So here you are. Main hand, 1 minute. How many dribbles can you get? Go. All right, so you practice with your main hand. You're back to me. You're going to go with your other hand. It's going to be a little tougher this time. Same thing. Other hand. Ball at your waist. Pushing with your finger pads. Athletic stance. And if you can, get that head up. Ready. And hit pause. Try for 1 minute. Go. When you're ready for the next one, here's what we got. Crossovers. You're going to go from your right to your left hand, just like this. Back, forth, back, forth. Finger pads, athletic stance. Pushing the ball to the floor, not slapping. Back and forth. When you're ready to try it, hit pause. Go for a whole minute or longer if you need that. Then come back to me. Next up, we're going to move around in our space just a little bit. All right, I want you with your main hand to move forward and back. Forward and back. Try it. Remember, hit pause, a minute, and then come back to me. If you need longer than a minute, that's okay. Take as long as you need. All right, next, other hand, forward and back. It's going to be a little tougher. Other hand, forward and back. Let's go. Now, we're going to go sideways, main hand. Other way. Back and forth. Kind of like we're sliding in basketball. Go. And your other hand, tougher. Rock and roll, go. And now, you're back to me. Crossovers, back and forth, forward and back. Try that out as long as you need to. Hit that pause button and go. The next challenge is going to be a huge one. You're going to try to dribble behind your back. It really helps to have long arms like Mr. Oldham. Here's what it's going to look like. You're going to move your feet forward, okay, and push the ball behind your back. You're going to lean back and push it behind your back. For Mr. Oldham, he has long arms so he can wrap the ball around his back like this. For us, you're leaning forward and trying to lean back and push it behind your back. Give it a minute. Try it as many times as you want. Next, we're going to try to go between the legs. Starting off, you can lift your leg up and push it under. Lift your leg up and push it under. If that's too easy for you, you're going to do a lunge and get low and push it underneath. Get low, see that? I'm doing a lunge, I get my dribble low, and I push it underneath. Try that. Either way, lift the leg up or lower your body with your dribble and go through. Give it a minute or longer. All right, if you're really advanced, what you can try now is switching the leg that you go through each time. So you're going to go through this leg, then the other. back and forth. Can anybody do that? Try it out. Hit that pause button. Now, I only have a couple more dribbling challenges for you all. Next up, can anybody close your eyes and dribble? Now, if you can dribble with your eyes up, you can also close them. So close those eyes and dribble with either hand. Back and forth. How long can you dribble with your eyes closed before you lose your ball? Hit pause, try it a few times, go. Next up, how low can you go? How low can you get your dribble? With this hand, really low. With the other hand, whoops. With back and forth hands. Try this out. How low can you go and how long can you keep that dribble alive? Awesome job with dribbling, you all. I know you improved your ball handling skills, so great work. If you want to go back and keep practicing, I think you absolutely should. Now for this lesson, we're going to start practicing passing. Starting off with the chest pass. I'm going to be using this basket as my partner. If you have a teammate in your household, you can pass with them. The cues. I'm going to hold my hands on the back of the ball with my finger pads, not with my palms. So if you look, you can kind of see some space in between my palm and the ball like this. I'm going to hold it at my chest, my elbows kind of out. I'm going to step to my target. Step to your target and push to your target, just like that. So what I'm going to do for this lesson, since I don't have a partner, is I'm going to put something up for me to pass into. I'm using this basket on my couch and a ball that's not as bouncy. So I'm here, I'm going to step to my target and push. And the ball came out, that's okay. If you have a partner, you're going back and forth. If you have a partner, you're going to give them a target every time. Fingers spread apart. If you want the ball at your chest, hands right here. You're going to catch it, hands out, bring it into you. If the ball is low, pinkies together. Ball is high, thumbs together. Always give your partner a target. So, when I say go, hit pause. You're going to practice passing with your partner or with a target in your house like this. Always step to your target and push it to your target. Ready and go. Awesome job with the chest pass. Now we're going to move on to the bounce pass. The cues are very similar. We are holding the ball the same way. We are still stepping towards our target. Instead of pushing straight at our target, we're going to pick a spot on the floor close to halfway. Maybe a little bit more than halfway to the target. And we are going to try to push the ball to that spot on the floor and make it bounce to our target. So we want it to bounce right to their chest. We don't want to raise our hands up and bounce the ball. We want to push it right here from our chest and have really strong shoulders and arms. Push it to the floor. Now, I don't have a partner here with me. I'm going to put the basket like this, either on the floor, on a couch, wherever it works best for you. So watch me. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to step, and I'm going to try to aim for the floor. I'm going to try to bounce it into the target. Just like this. Ready? Step and push. I was a little short, a little low. So I got to do it a little harder. Ready? And push. And I got it that time. If you have a partner, remember, pick a spot about halfway. Try to bounce it right to their chest. Don't raise your arms up. Push it from your chest. And let's practice bounce passing. Ready? And let's go. Awesome job with the bounce pass. Moving on to shooting. We are going to play a game called Pig or Horse. You will choose which game you play, or you can make up your own word. The shooting cues. You want your elbow right underneath the ball. Now, I hold the ball just like this. See, I have space between my palm and the ball, just like we did when passing. So I'm right here. I'm going to put my other hand beside the ball, and I'm going to get an athletic stance right here. Ball's in front of me, right here at my shoulder level. I'm going to jump into the air, and I'm going to extend my hand towards the goal. I'm going to reach right towards the goal. Now that you know those cues, you're going to watch me play pig, and then you're going to play your game. Now, I am here alone, so I don't have a partner. Here's how you're going to know which partner I am. I have a hat. So, Mr. Oldham is player 1. Mr. Oldham with a hat is player 2. All right, so player 1 is going to choose his or her shot at whatever goal they want, wherever they want from. So I'm going to start off with my ball, and I'm going to shoot from right here at the baby bouncer. Okay, I'm going to shoot. Oh, I made it. Now, player 2 has to shoot from the same exact spot. If player 2 makes it, nothing happens, and it's player 1's turn again. If player 2 misses, now I get a letter P. So I have P. It is now player 1's turn again. They get to go shoot wherever they want. Now, I'm going to choose a different ball. I have the ball of socks, and I'm going to shoot at the cardboard box up there. Player 1, player 1 misses. Now, player 1 does not get a letter because it was his turn. It was his choice. You can't get a letter if it's your choice. So, since player 1 missed, now it's player 1's turn wherever they want to go in whatever goal. I'm going to shoot here, right here, the cues, and jump and shoot. I made it. Player 2 made it. So now, player 1 has to go to the same spot. Player 1 made it. So nobody gets a letter, and whose turn is it now? Player 2. I'm going to get a different ball. Let's see here. I'm going to shoot sitting on the couch at the, made it, in the bouncer. So player 1 has to shoot the same shot. Missed. Player 1 now has a P. All right, let's go. Player 2's turn. They're going to shoot at the box. Made it in the box. Player 1's turn at the box. Missed at the box. Player 1 now has PI. If player 1 gets PIG, they lose, and player 2 wins. Again, you can play this game with the word horse. You can make up your own word as well. All right, you all, I hope you had fun with that lesson. I know you got better at your dribbling skills, the bounce and chest pass, and then we got to practice shooting with a fun game. If you need to go back and practice any of those skills, I hope you do. And again, I hope you had a blast with this lesson. We'll see you next time.